Like, because the internet, we were just about to prove that she would have seen Pearl in the Winding Way. Because...
Amy!
Exactly, with this urn. This urn is my proof.
Morgan Paul's like, what the fuck? You stole that from the temple?
Right. Like, how are we presenting these? Or do we actually have them with us? Or did we, like, take a picture? Or, like...
Yes.
Okay.
An old clay pot. What's that important?
Do you know why it's cracked? It's because Pearl broke it. That's why.
She broke the urn? Yeah. Why do I feel like you're about to ruin my beautiful day?
This urn was broken around the time the channeling started.
Ah!
And Pearl was the one who put it back together. While sitting in the middle of the Winding Way.
What?
Miss Miney. Pearl was there in the Winding Way at the time. She was hard at work putting the pieces of the urn back together, you see. If you couldn't see that while you're walking, I'd have to declare you legally blind. I think I have sufficiently proven one thing, Miss Miney. You are a masterful liar.
Mr. Wright, you need to watch what you say.
She almost looks like a ghost when she puts that hat over her head.
I think that's kind of the point or joke.
Yeah, I guess.
But yeah, it definitely looks like a spook face thing.
Yeah.
Spooper.
Oh. Ooh. The one who needs to watch what she's saying is the witness. So, Miss Miney, tell us the truth.
About what?
About what? About where you really were during the time of the murder, of course.
The witness just testified about that. That's right. I was, sleeping in the side room.
Can I really believe her? Was she really sleeping in the side room?
No. There is no way.
Your lies end here.
What do you...
The witness says that during the actual murder, she was asleep in the side room. And I say that's not possible, because there is clearly a contradiction here.
A contradiction? Where is this contradiction? Help me! No.
Probably in their testimony?
Well, she said she was asleep in the side room, and she was walking back and she didn't see anybody, including Pearl, who was right in the middle of the fucking walkway. Also, she didn't hear the gunshots, apparently, and wake up from that. Also, the person was, super bloody with the costume and everything up from having just fucking murdered somebody, and she didn't notice any of it, or the murder weapon, apparently.
So, yes for testimony.
I mean, honestly, both the testimony and the evidence work, but...
Earlier in your testimony, Miss Miney, you made the following statement.
And, Miss Margaret was the only one in the challenge chamber, you know?
Oh, yeah.
That too.
Yeah, it's true that at the time, both myself and Miss Hart were not there. We had gone to call the police.
So? What does that, have to do with anything?
It's very simple. Miss Miney, how do you know that fact?
How?
I can see that Miss Fay was the only person in the channeling chamber. However, someone who was asleep in the side room could not have known that. Which means, Miss Miney, you did, in fact, go to the channeling chamber. But you didn't go there by the way of the Winding Way.
Wow! I'm gonna do a ghost voice whenever she she's talking with the thing over her head.
Okay.
But look at the Manor Guide map. If one were to go between the side room and the channeling chamber, one will have to use the Winding Way.
Yes, that's right, Your Honor. Which is why I ask you this very important question. Where was the witness at the time of the murder?
How the fuck did you get to the channeling chamber?
Yeah. Miss Miney, please answer the question.
Don't ask a question off of a baseless assumption, if you please. Well, I suppose since you put it out on the table, Mr. Phoenix Wright, you might as well answer the question for us. Where was the witness at the time of the murder? Now's your chance, Phoenix.
Yeah.
The only person who could have killed Dr. Gray was Eeny Meeny. So now is the time to prove it.
Now then, Mr. Wright, let's hear your answer. Where was the witness when the murder took place?
The channeling chamber itself.
Dun dun.
Duh! Miss Miney was here, of course.
Whoa. Oh, but that's the channeling chamber.
Isn't that the crime scene?
That's right. Miss Miney was at the scene of the crime.
Order, order, order. That's why that is.
Mr. Phoenix Wright, have you lost your mind? Yesterday's testimony established that only the victim and the defendant were in the chamber when the channeling started.
Yes, that is correct. Please explain yourself, Mr. Wright.
Simple. Miss Eeny Meeny was hiding at the scene of the crime.
I was hiding? Where? Like, where was hiding?
Do I choose behind here now? Here, of course.
Behind the folding screen? Ah!
Don't make me say this again. Recall yesterday's testimony. What if I shut the thing off?
Yeah, go ahead. There ain't no way anyone was hanging out behind that folding screen.
See? You stupid jerk!
Dude, you're ripping your hat.
It's fine!
Oh.
I'm fine!
Okay.
Quit being so quick to pin it on me, slimeball!
Now, Miss Miney, one so young as you shouldn't be saying.
Shut it, Gramps! As if you know exactly how old I am.
I'm sorry.
Looks like the pipe's about to burst. Guess I should help it along. No, she's completely switched personalities.
Oh, she...
Yeah.
She's gonna be as bad as fucking, what's her face from the first game? The one in Trial 2. Like, yeah, Jiggle Physics.
Oh, yeah, her with the scary face.
Yeah, she like had a Hulk voice.
Yeah, I think I actually named an episode like Scary Face May because of it.
May! That's,
Yeah.
damn, that's, yes.
With the help of this clothing box. Miss Miney, how were you able to hide yourself in the scene of the crime is very simple. You were hiding inside this box.
Ah! That tiny little box! No person can fit in that!
Sorry, but your theory has already been disproved. Lotta disproved you when she was hiding from me in it.
But that clothing box was in the side room, right? Which means it had nothing to do with the murder at all. That's right. I was sleeping there, so I should know. That clothing box was there in the side room the whole time.
Mr. Wright, do you think you can prove where the clothing box was at the time of the crime?
Yes.
The hole.
Yeah, exactly.
In the box and the fucking,
The folding screen.
yeah. And if you look inside, there's probably a bullet inside of there underneath the clothing.
I think the bullet probably went through the clothing box.
And what's, like, stuck on the floor underneath it?
Yeah, something like that, probably. And now I present the piece of evidence that will prove this clothing box was at the scene of the crime when the murder took place.
The hole in the, like, folding wall.
Do I just present this again?
I guess.
Take a look at this clothing box. Okay, that is what I do.
You're so stupid. As if there's any sort of evidence in that old thing.
This... What on earth? Ah!
I don't have time for you to sit there surprised. Hurry up and say it already.
There's a hole. About 8 inches off the ground.
A hole about 8 inches off the ground. Where have I heard that before?
The folding screen. It had a hole at the same height.
That's right. I hope this has opened your eyes to what happened. At the time of the shooting, the clothing box was sitting behind the folding screen, which is why the bullet from the pistol hit both the box and the folding screen. It went through the screen and into the box. Miss Miney, you were hiding behind the folding screen, waiting for your chance. Yes, for your chance to kill Dr. Gray.
Order! So, what do you say?
Then, Mr. Phoenix Wright, what about this picture? Are you saying that the person in this photo is Miss Eeny Meeny?
That is exactly what I'm saying.
Right, get your head out of the projector. We were just talking about this in the last game. Right, move your big, fucking, spiky Sonic the Hedgehog whore-ass head. We want to see the picture, but you're blocking the most important parts. The boobs.
Judge, I think you're missing the point.
The boobs.
Okay, well, whatever.
Move your
fine.
fat-ass head. I want to see them big old knockers.
This isn't appropriate for a court of law, Your Honor.
I'm a perverted old man to the court. I have a boner right now because fuck all of you.
Jeez, Miss Eenie Miney, you were hiding inside this clothing box all along. And you wore a medium's costume to masquerade as Maya Fey.
To masquerade as Maya Furry?
She had it planned from the very beginning. She would kill Dr. Gray and pin the blame on my client.
No, stop! I can't stand to listen to any more of this fuckness. If that's the case, Mr. Phoenix writes, then I have a proposition. This whole idea that the witness moved the clothing box to the crime scene, pretended to be the defendant, killed the victim, and then fled the scene of the crime. It's not possible for one person to do that all by herself.
Correct. It's not possible. It really is impossible for one person to do all the preparations, that is. Ow!
Need I remind you, the fucking receive no mercy. The foolish receive no mercy.
I guess it's a good thing I'm a virgin. I mean...
Smited.
But I didn't fuck. Well, wait. Miss Miss Hard Karma, you said it was not possible for one person, correct?
You can't be serious. I'm fine. I'm fine.
Miss Miney, you had an accomplice.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to wake you. I just wanted to pick you up. This person?
If it wasn't someone from Curran Village, you couldn't have gotten the costume. And if it wasn't someone from the Fae household, you wouldn't have had that box to use.
Morgan Faye.
Isn't that the wonderful lady witness we had earlier?
I don't know why I tried to read that. What do you have to say to this, Miss Miney? You shot Dr. Gray with your own two hands. Do you deny it?
No, I'm about to fucking shoot you if you don't get the fuck out of here!
Jeez.
Probably not, but I mean...
I think this is what really happened.
Comic section.
Oh jeez, if only.
It's not Danganronpa though.
Yeah. The murderer had planted herself at the scene of the crime long beforehand. Dressed in a medium's costume and wearing a wig, she pretended to be the defendant. And then, the channeling started. The murderer crept silently towards the other two, both of them who had their eyes closed. First, she drugged Maya Fey with a strong sleeping agent. Then, she stabbed Dr. Gray with a knife. Next, she hid my client inside the clothing box. She did that so she could take Maya's place and frame her for the crime. But
that's when something unexpected happened.
Unexpected?
Yes. Dr. Gray was actually not dead yet. With the last of his strength, he fired a shot at his attacker. And that's why the hole in the folding screen was so low to the ground. The murderer then took the gun from Dr. Gray and...
Okay. After that, you and the other lady thought to break into the room?
Yes. A gunshot is clearly something you wouldn't expect to hear. Which is why, upon hearing the shots, we forced our way into the channeling chamber. Miss Miney, she immediately covered her costume with blood. And pretended to be Maya Fey.
But that sort of deception would have been easy to see through.
Which is precisely why Miss Morgan Fay chased us out. Please, leave this area to me. Go quickly and inform the police. Hurry, before there are more victims here.
Well, what is one supposed to say?
This is the real truth behind this murder.
Who is that, laughing at a time like this? Yeah!
Oh, you simple-minded fools. I'm sorry, are you still by chance evolving?
What is it this time?
Miss Von Karma, surely...
Of course it was me. Do you really think someone of Von Karma blood would lose due to something this petty?
What in the world?
Mr. Phoenix Wright, your argument is flawed in one very crucial area.
And that is...
If this witness is the real murderer, why would she go through all this trouble?
Huh?
Working together with a medium, pretending to be one, putting on this whole act. What reason would she have to do such foolish things?
Eh? Well, that's,
Yeah, that's right. That's exactly what I was gonna say. Oh, and one other thing. Why would Miss Edie Meany want to kill Dr. Gray? Where is her motive? Yeah, well, that's exactly what I wanted to say too. Yeah, motive. I don't have a motive.
Motive? That's... I can't say she has no motive here. I have to think of what motive now. What was her reason for wanting Dr. Gray dead?
Revenge.
The reason he wanted Dr. Gray dead was this. Probably... I should use the second one.
Ha! Just as I thought. You bore me with your silly answers, Phoenix Wright.
Just great. Now even she's calling me by my full name.
You think I did this to get revenge for my sister's death?
Yes. Because through that accident, you suffered a lot of hurt and pain yourself.
Don't be stupid. No one has proof that Dr. Gray drugged my sister, right? And you want to say I wanted to take revenge based on nothing?
Oh, what do you mean by that?
Senile, stupid Gramps. I'm, going to explain, so, please listen, okay?
You're going back to your facade after you already broke it?
It's not a facade, this is just how I am. I change, my temper when I'm angry. It's been over half a year since I was discharged from the hospital. If I, wanted revenge, then, I wouldn't have waited this long. And besides, the guy that thought of the spirit thing was, Dr. Gray. It was, a total coincidence he asked me about it, you know?
She's back to her airhead persona? However, you see... Ow!
Pathetic, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You failed to support your own theory. Curtsy. The end.
I think we have our answer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. What Miss Miney has stated is very true. The revenge plan is overly complicated, and she has no motive in the first place. Furthermore, there is no reason for Miss Morgan Fay to cooperate with this plan. You don't even have any truly decisive piece of evidence to demonstrate your point.
So many faults, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You should really learn your place.
Yark! What happened? I thought I had her for sure.
See, it's just as I, told you. I hope you liked your slice of humble pie.
Very well. I now conclude the cross-examination of Miss Edie Meany.
Your Honor, please, allow the defense 1 more minute.
Alright.
You can't lose here. Have faith in yourself, Phoenix.
Mia?
Yes, it does sound like a ridiculously messed up plan for a murder, but, regardless, that girl trained for this crime.
Really?
Listen, Phoenix. Everything happens for a reason. There is a reason for why she had to kill Dr. Gray, and it is also the reason she had no choice but to kill him in this fashion.
Time is up, Mr. Wright. Your final answer, please. If you want to say that you can prove Miss Miney had a motive, then
Why did she kill the victim in this way? Can you provide the reason?
Can I really do this?
Yes, I can. There's gotta be.
Yeah. Am I not totally competent here? I am not totally competent here, but I know I must press on no matter what.
That's right, Phoenix. Only you can do this now.
I will show and substantiate the fact that Miss Miney had a motive.
Too bad. You're too late. You're too slow.
Jeez.
My cross-examination has already ended after all, but... Eek! Interesting. I'll let you have your chance, Mr. Phoenix Wright. What? You're supposed to be on my side. A Von Karma only cares about the perfect win. As long as you have the will to fight, I will knock you down, Mr. Phoenix Wright. She got bars.
I mean, I guess, yeah.
And I don't care if you are my witness, so help me, I will throw you out of my way. No way.
Very well. The court will take a 5-minute recess. We will continue the cross-examination after we reconvene.
Hey, wait a sec.
This court is adjourned.
To be continued.
Sorry.
So I think, based off of what the save files say, I think the second game actually doesn't really it doesn't really do the day thing like the first game did. I think it rather operates in parts.
That's annoying.
Yeah, a little bit, but oh well.
Yeah, oh well. Is it really true about my aunt?
I'm afraid so, Maya. There's no way Enid could have killed Dr. Gray by herself. And under the circumstances, there's no one else other than your aunt, Morgan.
That's terrible. Why? Why would my aunt...
I think that's karma.
Everything is going just as I predicted, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
Ah, Miss Von Karma.
Ah, Miss Von Karma!
No.
Why are you doing this? Why are you trying to take revenge on Nick? Nick had nothing to do with what happened to your dad. Don't you have something better to be worrying about? Say, your own situation? Looking down on me, even though we're the same age.
Are you done yet? You've caused me enough pain and suffering.
Not yet. My goal is to defeat you, and let the whole world know of your defeat.
But even if you do that, it won't bring your father back.
Whatever. In the meantime, let's bring this match to its conclusion. And then we'll know who the real winner is.
Also, Phoenix, do you just have like a thing for making it sound like people are dead? Her dad's not dead, he's just in jail.
And Edgeworth is not dead, he's just...
Retired.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's free, out enjoying life or whatever.
Right.
Like, calm the fuck down, dude. Fucking shit Edgy says.
Right.
Court will now reconvene. Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor.
Can you prove Miss Eenie Meenie had a motive?
Yes, I believe I can.
Well, let's hear it.
Eenie Meenie and Dr. Gray have only one point of connection, and that is the car accident 1 year ago. The motive I'm looking for must be there. Miss Miney, please testify to this court about your car accident last year.
Huh? I thought, like, you wanted to, like, ask about my, like, motive. I, like, don't see the point in, like, bringing up the past.
Miss Miney, if you please.
Okay, like, I totally don't think I would do any good, but... That was, like, last year, in May. Like, something really bad happened at, like, my sister's clinic around then. And, like, the night of the accident, my sis was totally tired while she was driving. I was, like, totally pooped too, so I, like, fell asleep in the passenger seat. I, like, woke up because of a jolt, and, like, it was a sea of flames around me. I, like, opened the door and, like, got away. I don't think I've heard of this incident.
It says I think I have.
Sorry, excuse me. I think I've heard of this incident.
It was all the talk around the tabloid shows day after day last year.
Yes, and there was talk about Dr. Gray drugging your sister? Yeah. Those were merely rumors. Totally baseless gossip. Yes. Mr. Wright, you may question a witness. What time's Craig get off work?
I assume like 7.
Oh, okay. Right now, it's impossible to prove that Dr. Gray did, in fact, drug Miss Miney's sister.
Yeah, which means I'll have to work from this. I'll have to work this from another angle.
Why were you so tired? I'm a sex worker! What do you want?
Oh, jeez.
I mean, she's gotta pay for college somehow.
Jeez Louise, dude. Didn't some sort of medical malpractice happen at your sister's hospital then?
Yeah, like, that was in May too. Like, the thing with all the patients dying was like May 2nd, and like, our accident was like on the 24th. Blech.
2 accidents back to back. You assume it's just a coincidence.
My sis was like totally tired, so that's why. Duh.
That was a malpractice incident where 14 patients died, correct?
Yeah?
What was the cause of the mistake?
Like, I heard it was because the medicines, like, got mixed up.
Was that the fault of your sister, Mimi Miney?
Like, no way! Dr. Gray, like, wanted to blame it on my sis. That incident has nothing to do with our murder here. It has everything to do with the murder.
Yeah?
Besides, the police report has already documented that it was entirely Mimi Miney's fault.
Which means, as far as real facts are concerned, Mimi Miney is the only one who made the mistake.
Dun dun dun! But, like, it really wasn't my sis. And like, oh.
Whoops, I didn't mean to... Okay. She was totally tired? You mean exhausted?
Like, she had to talk to the police and, like, was being investigated, like, every day. It was, like, a totally terrible situation.
It's no wonder, then, that the car accident happened, huh? So then, why didn't you ask to switch places?
Huh? Like, what are you talking about?
I mean, switch drivers. If your sister was so tired, then you should have switched with her.
True. Ah, but, like, I don't, like, have a driver's license? But...
Excuse me. You, I already know where the lie is.
This is news to me. I was aware you didn't have your license, Miss Miney. Miss Miney, please amend your testimony. Like, okay. Anyway. But...
This is new, so...
I was, like, totally pooped, too, so I, like, fell asleep in the passenger seat.
Wait.
And, like, the night was just totally tired while she was driving.
Wait, where's the amendment? Is this the amendment?
I guess so.
Well, whatever. The accident happened at night, correct?
Yeah, like, it was at, like, 1 a.m. or so, I think. I had, like, a paper due, like, really soon. So, like, I hadn't slept and was working, like, real hard. So, it was because the two of you were so tired that this accident happened.
And your sister? What happened to her?
I didn't see her. The car was, like, totally black, and there was, like, a ton of smoke. I, like, totally had, like, no clue what was going on.
Please tell us about your escape in more detail.
I, like, kept wanting to forget that time, so, like, I don't remember things about the accident in, like, detail anymore. Well, it's alright. No need to push yourself. I think I, like, gave an interview after the accident. like, that would probably be the most accurate, you know?
If that's that article, then I've already got it. Oh, there's the other thing. And that's why you're in the passenger seat?
Like, yeah. I was, like, at my college's research lab till, like, really late. So my sis was, like, giving me a ride home.
I see.
Phoenix,
Yes?
you can't do this. You're being too easy on her.
There's gotta be some sort of secret sleeping in this testimony.
Yes, so let's find that crushing contradiction and end this.
Stop reading my mind.
No!
Anyway, this is the new thing.
Yeah.
Whoop, fuck.
What's it say? I, like, didn't have my license, so, like, I couldn't take over driving for her.
But we already know that's not true.
License photo.
Yeah.
The very license you claim not to have.
Exactly.
Dun, dun, dun.
Miss Miney, that was a lame lie just now.
Like, what do you mean?
I know you had a license back then. This is a photo you took for the express purpose of getting your driver's license.
What is the meaning of this, Miss Martin? That's right. Yeah, I had, like, a license, but I didn't get until after the accident.
Yeah, good. No, you had it. You had it at the time of the accident. Director Hottie, or the guy pretending to be him anyway, said so.
What are you talking about, you perverted... What, are you talking about the perverted fake clinic doctor?
Yes, that perverted fake clinic director. And how did he... how do you know you're pervert... whatever.
How do you know he was perverted? Ouch!
I don't even know what he said, but...
No one cares. Well, he was asking, how did you know he was perverted if you've never met him?
Oh, probably, yeah.
No one cares. What's this? When did you receive your driver's license? Like, last November.
What? November?
The accidents happened last May. That's half a year lapse in time, Mr. Phoenix, right?
Wait, I wish I could go back a screen, because he had three... He had, like, he was going November, you know, but... not November.
It's time to not.
Like, it even had, like, November be the last word, so the other two ends are obviously no nut, right? Jeez. Oh, wait, we need to end the episode. Yeah,
well,
see you guys next time.
Bye.